For a mandate by Texas Governor Rick Perry to have preteen girls vaccinated against a sexually transmitted virus that causes cervical cancer. A Texas state senator, who's a powerful ally of the governor, is now asking him to rescind the order. Opponents argue it forces this vaccine on families and condones premarital sex. Joining us now is Linda Klepacki, an analyst with the group Focus on the Family, and State Representative Jessica Farrar of Texas and author of this controversial bill. Representative Farrar, let me start with you. What's your reaction to this latest news that the state senator, Jane Nelson, wants the governor to rescind the order?
It doesn't surprise me. Conservative groups have placed a lot of pressure on the FDA, and they're now working in state legislatures, so it doesn't surprise me. But the vaccine will prevent thousands of cases of cervical cancer, and the requirement is important because then you have coverage by health insurance companies, CHIP and Medicaid. And again, this has been approved by the FDA, and it's recommended by the CDC, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, and the Society for Gynecological Oncologists.
Ms. Klepacki, as you know, Governor Perry is a conservative. He opposes abortion. He opposes stem cell research, so he hardly took this decision lightly. But he did look at things like the FDA's recommendation, the CDC's recommendation, and decided to do this mandate. Given that parents have the right to opt out for their daughters, what's your concern?
The opt-out is a good program if parents know how to use it, if it's easy to use and parents can do it easily. But just in the bill this morning that came from the governor, it states that the parents have to access the internet in order to file an affidavit in order to give some sort of objection to this vaccine. What about parents who don't have access to internets? What about parents who don't even know?
Presumably they can go to the school and say, I don't want to do this, and they can get the form and sign it.
Well, another aspect of this is that parents don't even understand what HPV is, much less the vaccine. So unless you have some way of educating those parents so that they can give either informed consent or give an objection due to informed consent, or in just being informed as to what the virus is, it's really a moot subject. Parents don't know what HPV is, they don't know what the vaccine will do and what it won't do, and they need to know that.
Ms. Farrar, why make it a school mandate? Why not just let parents who can look at this literature, who can get perhaps a recommendation, make that decision independently?
Well, it's true. A lot of parents don't know about that, and that's why I believe it's important that it be a requirement. Like all vaccines, when they're required, you have higher rates of participation. And this also gets the topic matter out there, so parents will now be made more aware of something that they didn't even realize. Their daughters, half of men and half of women that are sexually active walking around today carry the HPV, and so it's very important because when it sets into the body, it can incubate for a decade until the cells begin to become cancerous, and it's asymptomatic. So it's very important that we catch people before and we just eliminate the possibility.
Representative Farrar, Ms. Klepacki, I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.